All right, hello. Today I'm just going to be showing you briefly how I've always made macaroni and cheese. I've never stopped making it like this. So here's everything that I use. You can use whatever you want, honestly, as long as you stay within the guidelines of I use mild cheddar instead of sharp. I use Monterey Jack cheese. I use Gouda cheese. I only use 1 egg for this whole pan. And I use 2 sticks of butter. I use 2 cans of this carnation milk, sour cream, and about a pint of this half and half. That's pretty much all I use. So what I'm going to start off with is I'm going to start heating up my pot with some water in it to make the most important ingredient, this macaroni, right? They say the macaroni is the least important. You could just have a bunch of cheese, right? Not really. Macaroni is what makes it, you know, a pasta dish. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to start heating up this water. I'm going to go ahead and pour my noodles in there and just keep stirring them. Okay. With the macaroni, I'm only putting about a box in there with a little bit of olive oil. You guys like olive oil? Again, everything is, I just bought it, so you have to excuse me. Okay. Pour plenty of olive oil in there, not too much. But no sticky noodles, right? Alright, so anyway, those are going to start boiling, and I'm going to start with another fun part. I'm going to start making my cheese sauce. Okay. So before we start making the cheese sauce, I'm going to make a small duo that goes inside of my cheese sauce. I'm going to start whipping up this egg. I'm not going to cook it. Don't be scared. Okay, this egg right here. This sour cream. The stuff that I'm not going to be warming up, basically. Okay. Now again, I'm using about a cup of sour cream, 1 egg. Okay. And I'm going to be stirring up my macaroni as we go. Okay, so I got an egg, I got some sour cream. Okay, before I even start on my cheese sauce, warming it up, okay? Got the egg, sour cream, whip that up real good. Okay. Alright. Special ingredient. I know people do not agree with this, but it's one of my favorites because at this point, I'm the only one eating this macaroni right now, so I put sugar in it. Yes, I do. I do about 2 teaspoons. Not a whole lot. Okay. Stir that up real good. Alright, again, I'm going to be stirring my macaroni as I go. Hold on 1 second. So I'm just using a nice big spoon to stir this macaroni as I go. It's going to be a while before it gets done, but we have the patience, don't we, because we're cooking. If you don't have any patience, you should not be cooking. Alright, anyway, so I'm going to set this aside after it's all mixed up together really well. I'll probably stir this for about 45 seconds, not too long because I'm going quickly. If I had a whisk, it'd be 15 to 30 seconds. Okay. again, this is just our sour cream, egg, and brown sugar. Okay, this is something that goes in our mixture as soon as we're about to put it in the oven. Okay, and everything's already in the pan. Okay, so we're gonna set this aside. Doesn't it look good? Okay. Now, butter, everything that goes in my pot. Okay, again, we have a nice pot here. We all know how to use pots and pans, right? 2 sticks of butter. Okay, open that up. I know they say it's too much, but I don't care. I'm just one of those people that I know when to eat stuff like this and when not to. Okay, so yes, got 2 sticks or 16 tablespoons. Okay, so let me start heating up this butter. Okay, yummy. The next ingredient I'm putting in there is this Gouda cheese and some half and half. Okay. Again, I always do all of this from memory. Don't follow a book or anything like that. So here we go. We've got our butter. We're going to put this butter away. Then, like I said, next we're going to start making this cheese sauce. Okay, I've got my cheese sauce on very low. Okay, medium low, I would say. Closer to low than to medium, please. Okay, and I'm gonna stick this Gouda cheese in there with it, and the half and half at the same time. Okay, so the reason why I grabbed this is because I have to open it. So I'm not just gonna dump it in there. I'm gonna open it up first. Okay, this is my favorite ingredient in macaroni and cheese. Is Gouda cheese. Here, I'll just put the pack up there closely so you can see. Gouda. Okay, it's only about $6 for this small block right here. And again, this is just a delicious type of cheese that makes everything taste wonderful. So my butter is melting, and I'm actually just going to show you. Okay, I'm going to stick this right on top of my butter, so I don't start melting my cheese yet. Okay, then I'm going to pour my milk in, so they're pretty much in there at the same time. Okay, and I'm going to keep stirring that too, so it has to be stirred. Okay, I'm going to pour about half of this half quart, so about a pint in there. Okay, all right, that should be a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to start mixing it up together. I'm just going to show you exactly what I do. Look what I do. I take it, I start moving this Gouda cheese around in the mixture on top of the butter. Look at that. Skills, huh? I mean, that's because I've been doing it for so long. Okay, now it looks like it's still in the package, but that red stuff is just the outside of the cheese. I think that it's amazing, but some people take the top part off. And that is up to you, however you want to live your life. Canned milk, okay? We want our mixture to be very buttery and moist, okay? Now, I'm going to begin whisking that butter and milk together, and then my cheese is going to melt and it's going to go right into the mixture, right? Okay. So here's my. So here's my. Oh my. Oh, there it is. Up on top. Again, I'm Queen of the Ghetto, so we're just doing it with a fork today. not a whisk. So again, I'm gonna be mixing this around just like this, okay? I'm just showing you, and I gotta put it back on the stove, okay? And I'm gonna continue to stir my pasta. Pasta stirring, cheese is melting. Yep. Pasta, pasta, pasta. Okay. Cheese and butter. I like that. So let me go ahead and start stirring that up real good. You guys doing good? Masha? There it is. Still got plenty of butter in here. Plenty of butter. Okay. It's going all the way down on low heat. Okay. Canned milk. You okay? Alright, now. Canned milk, simple. Just open the can and pour it in. Now one can is going into my cheese sauce. The other can is going into my brown sugar mix. So I'm getting ready to mix this. Nice and easy. A full can, okay? Full can. Throw that away. Okay, and I'm just gonna mix it in there like so. Mix it really well. Mix my Gouda. Okay. And this cheese is gonna start melting as well. So we're just gonna let that slowly cook. The only thing we're gonna get done with in a short period of time is these macaroni noodles. So we're gonna do this, okay? And keep mixing this here. Again, we have egg, brown sugar, and sour cream in here. And I just added the Carnation canned milk. Deliciousness. Okay. And I have always used the same ingredients. Okay. Always. So here we go. That's mixed nice and good. That's perfect. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it in there. And again, set it aside. Here we go. Nice and cool. But I'm not gonna refrigerate it or anything like that. So, and again, we're gonna keep on mixing our half and half butter and Gouda cheese. Okay? Half and half butter and Gouda cheese. Okay? One second, okay? I know I can't move my camera right now. Hold on. Break it. There we go. Break that Gouda cheese. Alright. Stick it right in there. Okay, I'm breaking this up. Slowly melting. I'm just going to leave it alone and let it slowly melt. Okay, slowly. Alright, and I'll be, of course, just stirring it every once in a while. This is going to take quite some time. These videos are going to take probably about an hour and 45 minutes. And every time I layer my pan, I layer it with just macaroni, mild cheddar cheese, and Monterey. Sharp tastes great. I'm not telling you that sharp cheese does not taste great. It does. But I'm using mild to show you that I like my cheese a little softer than harder. Can you subscribe? I almost forgot to tell you to subscribe. I need subscribers on my YouTube channel. And again, I am Angela Moore. I'm Fire Red. I'm an artist, so you can always check out my music as well. Please check out How She Became a Millionaire by Fire Red. And I hear a lot of people who act like they're still in elementary school, and they're like, wait, are you a millionaire or are you lying? And it's like, it's a song. It's a creative song about a woman who wants to be rich and famous, and she uses her body to do so. You know, it's just a song. Okay. So go ahead and check it out. I think you'll probably like it. I'm pretty sure you will. Yes, everything is melting very nicely around you. Good stuff. Okay. Now that that's starting to warm up, our cheese, I'm also going to put in 1 pack of our Monterey Jack cheese and let that warm up as well. And I'm seasoning my mixture with garlic salt. You can put garlic cloves and salt if you want to. I don't like stuff like that, but not in macaroni. I like a sweeter type of macaroni. That's just me. And I actually have a sister. She hates sweet spaghetti. She hates sweet macaroni. You know, everybody's different. So I'm putting garlic. Here, I'll just show you what it's starting to look like now. Okay, that's what it's starting to look like now. Okay, we've got the Gouda cheese, the butter, half and half. And I'm sprinkling in, I want to say about a tablespoon of this garlic salt seasoning. It was kind of hard to get it out for a second. Okay, most pasta dishes are going to have garlic in them. Okay. All right, so I'm going to keep stirring my macaroni and till it gets nice and fat. I like those fat noodles. Let me turn it down some. Okay, and like I said, we're gonna let that Gouda cheese, we're gonna let it warm up and start to melt and look beautiful. Okay, we don't want to bother it too much. And I'm gonna put a little salt in there too. Okay, teaspoon of salt. Not a whole lot. Okay, so we're done with our macaroni. We're done with our half and half. Done with our sour cream. It's actually empty. Throw it out. Okay, some people keep those packs, don't they? Right? Anyway, I know I'm a lady, but I'm tough when I need to be. You know, I like yoga. I like swimming. I love beaches. I like kickboxing, taekwondo, and all that good stuff. I'm not a master at Chun-Li or anything like that, but I use it when I need to. I'm one of those people that not a big show off, but I use what I need to when I need to. I'm a big prayer warrior. I pray constantly. That's why when you see it looks like I'm thinking hard or disturbed or something like that, I'm really just communicating, amen, with the source of all living. All right, which I call him Father, I call him God. Yeah, I refer to him as the Holy Ghost, the triune God, all of that kind of stuff. Nowhere near perfect am I, and I didn't need to be perfect for him to choose me. But you know, that's just a little bit about me. You don't need to be anything like that for me to like you or be your friend. All right. So our macaroni is cooking, our Gouda cheese as well. Again, we just don't want it to get stuck to the bottom. As long as it's melting, we're gonna let it be. As long as it's not sticking to the bottom. So when I make macaroni, I just kind of let it do its thing. You know what I mean? We already put 1 can of carnation cream in the mixture over there. We're going to add another can in here as this Gouda cheese is melting. And it's definitely taking its sweet, beautiful time, which is fine. Cooking is all about patience. All right, so I'm going to open up this can right here. Okay, it's all about being prepared as well. So You don't just sit there and wait for it to do its thing. You kind of prepare for the next step. You know, y'all know what to do. So anyway, opening up this can. Soon to go ahead and pour it into our mixture. And I'm only pouring 1 bag of this Monterey Jack cheese. Okay. Good source of calcium and protein. No, good taste of yummy yum. This is not about nutrition right here. If you want to know about nutrition, try those greens over there, okay? You want to know what's nutritious? These right here, greens. Okay, if you want to be healthy, eat greens. But when it comes to stuff that we love and that's so delicious to us, we can't make excuses about why it's so nutritious. We have to just know that we enjoy it, and it makes our body feel satisfied and happy, and continue to do it. But if you don't have macaroni, don't be upset. Be upset if you don't have fruit. Be upset if you don't have water. Be upset if you don't have greens. Okay? I like these superfoods greens. Those are pretty cool. I buy all my vitamins from Pink Stork. Okay? I got their folate. Okay, I take folate. I got their prenatal liquid, which is, I'll just read that to you. It is, we got organic elderberry juice, algae. We got some whole plant algae. We got some antioxidant fruits and vegetables, which includes banana, kiwi, mango, pineapple, cranberry, cherry, raspberry, red pepper, plum, apricot, ginger, broccoli, spinach, kale, cabbage, orange, grapefruit, lemon, lime, green tea. And then you've got oregano, basil, garlic, cinnamon, elderberry, carrot, okay, black currant, blackberry, blueberry, sweet cherry, chokeberry, raspberry, spinach, kale, and even the folate in here is from spinach. So, you know, I try to keep it like that. And the mission of the story, I'll tell you the story of Pink Stork is that in 2009, doctors gave her 24 hours to live due to severe complications from a long-term health issue. She continued to struggle for years until she discovered natural products that changed her life. She knew God had a greater purpose for her suffering, so she created Pink Stork in 2015 to help other women and give them hope. We are proudly women-owned, women-run, and ready to change the world. Okay? So, this is good stuff. You know, we just have decided to get away from the drugs and the things that are poisonous and be geared more towards things that are very good for us. So our noodles are done. They're solid. Excuse me, I know when I look at them when they're done, okay? So these noodles are done. Solid, juicy, done. I'm gonna pour the juice out and put some cold water in here. Okay, give me just a second. Oh yeah. Yep, so here we go. We got pasta that looks wonderful, okay? Amazing looking pasta. Okay, now I'm gonna pour some cold water. pasta is done. It's fine. We're just gonna let it keep drying. All right, now our other can of canned milk is going right into here because now it's starting to melt. Let's see what we got. Yep, doing a great job. Great job, starting to melt. Okay, we're just gonna let it do its thing. It's gonna melt. It's gonna be delicious. And that's all she wrote. Okay, so that's starting to melt. I'm putting canned milk in there right now. Okay, hold on. Okay. Turn that up some. Let it start to get hot. All right. Now I'm actually going to start the process of layering my macaroni because I told you the last thing I'm putting in is the cheese mixture. Okay, so I'm starting the process of layering my macaroni. Okay, and that's just some butter right there. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start just with my bare hands. Bottom layer, macaroni. I'm not covering the bottom, just a little bit. It's gonna be mostly cheese on the bottom. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put Monterey Jack first. Hold on 1 second. Good Lordy. This is gonna be great. Away. Forgive me, I did not get much sleep. I should have, but I didn't get much sleep. Okay, so one of these bags is going in the mixture. One is going here. First some Monterey. Okay, lots of cheese right on the bottom. We're gonna put a thicker layer of macaroni in the middle. Okay? You'll see exactly how I do this. Okay. Cheddar. Favorite in the world. Now, yes, you can use sharp cheddar. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm not trying to stop you from using sharp cheddar cheese. We do it all the time. Sometimes I like softer cheese. It's just the way it is. All right, so yummy. Thick layer of cheese on the bottom. Okay, right on the bottom. All right. Okay, you can see everything. Everything very nice and clear. Now let me go ahead and stir. You can layer and stir. You can stir and layer, whatever you want to do, but this stuff has to be stirred. Just as long as it's not on the bottom, you're fine. Okay. Excuse me. So here we go. We got another layer here. We already put plenty of garlic in our mixture. Another layer of macaroni. Okay. Macaroni, macaroni, macaroni. So, very simple. It's just the same. It's pretty much the same way I make my lasagna. If you guys saw that, I don't know if you did or not. Okay, this is going to be the biggest layer right here. Okay. All right. Thick layer, very thick layer of macaroni here. Okay. Now, as I said, this is going to be filled with cheese. You're not going to have some big, huge macaroni, whatever. Okay. So, Monterey Jack, thick layer. Okay, like I said, big, thick layer. Okay. All right, Monterey. Nice, thick. Oops, spilled some. Sorry. Oopsie, oopsie. Okay, so I spilled a little bit of cheese. That's okay. I'm human, right? Aren't we human? Okay. And this is going to go on the top. Sorry about that. Okay. So now cheddar, thick layer. Okay. We keep stirring. that Gouda milk. Okay. Thick layer in the middle. Ooh wee, honey. Honey child running wild. Okay. All over the edges. I'm gonna do the edges first because I just love this middle layer. It's amazing. Okay. Great. Looking good, looking good. Lots and lots of cheese. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You can put all kinds of stuff in your cheese if you want to, in your macaroni. Okay. This is how I've always done it. I'm stubborn. Nobody's going to change it. I've looked at lots of recipes. I've tried lots of recipes. I think this right here is what I'm going to stick with. Again, sharp cheddar is good. Sometimes me and my family cook with sharp cheddar all the time. My great-grandmother is from Georgia. My mother's side, my grandmother's from Georgia. Everybody is from Georgia, and we just love to make different things. We want to make it better and better every time. It's about the taste, not the look all the time, right? Okay. So, never judge a book by its cover, because what? Beauty is only skin deep. But when you get to the depth of the pastry or the entree or whatever, it's all about how it tastes when you bite into it. Right? Okay. Our last layer of macaroni is going to be kind of like the bottom layer. Okay. It's our last layer. We got plenty of macaroni here. Like I said, it's not going to be some big, huge macaroni dish. It's going to be more like a cheese pie with macaroni included. Okay? All right, so we're done with that. Thank the Lord, bless God for this food and for this presentation. All right, I'm still stirring up my cheese. My Gouda. Gouda makes it Gouda. Here, let me let you see how good this stuff is, man. I'm not gonna start putting it in there yet, but man, just look at how gooey it is. Oh, it's getting ready to be something special. It's getting ready to be special. All right. Now, like I said, once it starts melting, what am I doing? That's right. A whole pack of Monterey goes inside there. Oh, you're gonna see. Oh, it's gonna be the best thing. I've always made it the same way too, so just bear with me. I'm excited. I love macaroni and cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and preheat the oven since we're halfway there. Oh, honey, come on. Temperature go up. Start. Sorry about that. This oven is kind of stubborn. 400. Okay, we're good. I'm preheating it, so that's why it's up so high. I'll turn it back down later. All right, so I'm going to start stirring in this cheese. You understand? Lord knows. We're going to switch fires too. Okay, and it's going to go down on low. Stir it in nice and slow here. Go on low. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. This is good stuff right here. Whew. Let's switch this pan over here, because we're still not done putting in the cheese on top of here, okay? I'm going to put the cheese right on top. Okay. Now, we're mixing up our cheese, letting this mixture get delicious. We're going to keep letting that mix. Now I'm going to start putting in some Monterey. Little by little, baby. It's good stuff. Who doesn't love macaroni and cheese? Who doesn't love it? Again, this is only going to take about an hour, okay? And then I'll, of course, be back with another video to show you exactly how it looks when we're done. Okay. Show you how it looks when it's done. So I'm not going to stir that too much. I'm just going to let it do its thing. Get all nice and hot and bothered. Okay. I'm going to keep this here. Nice mixture. Still got our cheddar. You're going to see what we're going to do with that. Okay. And you're going to like this. You are going to like this. Okay. So again, more about me. Like I said, go ahead and check out the music. It is How She Became a Millionaire by Fire Red. That's one of them. You can also look up Calling You Down by Fire Red. You can please subscribe to this channel when you get a chance, okay? No hurry, no rush. Okay. And while that's mixing, we're just dreaming about how good it's gonna be. Okay. Or should I say heating, not mixing. Yeah, I was a chemistry major. I worked in chemistry labs for a long period of time, so I got used to putting things in a beaker and putting a mixer in and letting it, you know, spin around and mix and stuff like that. So let that mix, you know, it's just like, I had a kind of like a little flashback about that. All right. So yeah, next, see, doesn't that look beautiful? Okay. Next, we are going to pour our cheese right in here on top. And you're going to see it's just going to go right to the bottom and fluff up and be beautiful like always. Kind of like a peach cobbler or what have you. And, excuse me. And it's going to be delicious. Deliciousness. Gouda cheese is wonderful. Mm-hmm. That's Gouda. Okay, let that melt. Put some more cheese in there, let it melt. That's it. Let it do its thing. Melt away, honey. Okay. You're gonna love it. It doesn't even have to be perfect looking or anything. It's just gonna be delicious. That's all that matters, is it's gonna taste amazing. Okay. So first things first. Okay. Brown sugar, egg, and what did I say? All right, brown sugar, egg, sour cream, and carnation candle as well. Okay, so we're not overcooking this stuff. We're just heating it and melting the cheese. That's all we're doing. Heating and melting cheese. That's pretty much it. Heating and melting cheese. Now that this is starting to melt really good and look really great, I'm going to go ahead and dump in my sugar, egg, and sour cream. Okay, so I'm turning my fire off. Pull this off. Yep, pour it in there. Okay. So that's gonna be great. Okay. So now I'm just gonna stir this up real good. People like parsley, they like something green to make it look wonderful and all of that. I don't care about all that. I just want it to be the best cheese mixture that I've ever seen in my life. So I'm just gonna keep stirring it up. Okay, got that Gouda cheese in there, which is amazing. Butter, sugar, carnation cream, I'm sorry, half and half, and carnation evaporated milk. Alrighty. And while it's in here, it's gonna have like a consistency of like ricotta or something, but it's still gonna be, you know. Alright, I pot is kind of hot, so I'm just going to start pouring. Okay, straight in the middle. Down a little line here. This way. And back down. Okay, and it falls to the bottom. Okay, you don't have to worry about it fluffing up for too long. If it does come up, it'll go back down. Okay, and around the edges mainly. Okay. Like I said, my pot is not going to be full of a bunch of macaroni. It's going to be filled with mostly cheese. Okay. Good. All right. Now, nice juicy macaroni, not, you know, dry cake looking. It's fine if you like it like that, but I don't. Okay, so hold on 1 second. Stop. Cheeses are going right on top, okay? Starting to melt, not completely melted. Gouda cheese, nice and thick. Spread it out. I know it looks like it's so simple, but that's because I do it so fast usually. I always do it the same way. It's like a little ghetto, throw it together, you know, type of thing. All right, now, our cheddar is going on top. Monterey first. Okay. And then when we put this in the oven, you're going to see exactly what happens. All right, so I'm going to come back, okay? I'm going to put it in the oven. I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like so we can all have a good time and feast together. How's that sound? We're all going to feast together. Sound good? All of this yummy cheese right on top. Okay. I feel like a pizza lady, but I'm not. Okay. All right. Now, all done with this? Yep, all done. Now, everything is going straight in this oven. You are going to absolutely love what this turns out like. Alright, I'm putting it on the bottom first, okay, and then I'm moving it to the top. Alright, let's rock and roll. Again, sharp cheddar is good. Sharp cheddar is good stuff. I want it to be a little different. I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about. I can show you better than I can tell you, right? Okay, so let me clean up all this mess and I'll be back to show you what everything looks like when we're done, okay? Thank you. Please check out my music, okay? Subscribe, and you can always come watch me on Tango if that's what you're into. If not, you know, love and peace, family.